Coming up today on This Is True Really News, shrimp with superpowers. If you like superpowered shrimp,
you had me at spandex.
Please like, subscribe, and follow This Is True Really News. And comment wherever you catch us. Also, if you would like to participate, you certainly are welcome to. Send us.
Yeah, because I'd be more than willing to retire. Just come to my house. You can sit down here, talk with Scott. It's really fun. That's not what you meant, is it?
You can send us stories you think we should cover.
Yeah, that'd be good.
To TITR@netradio.network.
I jumped the gun a little there, did I?
Maybe.
A little bit.
Yeah, just a bit.
Tiny bit. Missed it by.
This is True Really News with Scott Combs and Tony Vercanis. All the news you're about to hear is true.
Really?
As far as you know.
So if I were to tell, if I said Peaches and Reunited, what would you think?
Peaches and Herb.
Yeah, got nothing to do with that. First edition of George Orwell's 1984. All it says is Reunited, and the first thing I thought of was Peaches and Herb without reading the rest of it.
Yeah, well, me too.
Reunited and It Feels So Good, Part 1.
Okay.
A first edition of George Orwell's 1984 has been returned to the library, which, by the way, was, I believe, part of Annika's last episode. She always does these famous book things.
Oh, okay.
And she talks right to us, breaks the fourth wall, but it's not cumbersome. It's very cool. Anyway, 65 years late, of course, UPI reported, well, here we go again.
Exactly.
Multnomah County Public Library received the return from an 86-year-old patron. See, 86, 65, 512. Wow. They're reading 1984 late in life, probably rereading.
Yeah, likely.
Yeah. The patron attached a note to the book explaining that they meant to return it in 1958. Good year. After checking it out as a Portland State University student, they just, never got around to it.
The last half of 58 was better than the first half of 58. I'm just saying.
I think so. Much like most any, Portland State University student in 1958. I never got around to it. No. And of course, this library not long ago just went fine free. So
now they're all showing up here and in
all
England.
the books are going to be right back where they belong because they can't get busted.
Some shrimp have a secret superpower. That was fantastic. Did you hurt yourself ripping your glasses off like that?
No, I was surprised. I thought I would.
Yeah, really.
So I tear my shirt open, but then Robin gets very upset. I'm not sure I can anymore.
And there's the restraining order. Snapping their
have a restraining.
No,
bastards.
Your wife has one. Snapping their claws unleashes bubbles. Now, this sounds
I know something
stupid.
about bubbles, but she was a dancer.
That produce plasma and shock waves, and they use it to stun their prey. When a snapping shrimp, Alpheus formosus, and related species, slams its powerful claw shut, snap! There, I was just doing
I saw that. Yeah,
I made the gesture of it.
it was so that we knew.
Yeah. It spews a jet of water. That fast-moving stream creates a bubble, which then collapses on itself. The collapse produces extreme pressures and temperatures that reach thousands of degrees Celsius, generating a plasma, a state of matter in which electrons are freed from their atoms. And their atoms are running around naked. Using scans...
Well, it depends on when. It's after chapter 3, they got the fig leaves going on.
Oh, that's good. Using scans of a snapping shrimp's claw as a blueprint, scientists 3D printed a version 5 times the size of the original. Which leads to the obvious question, what, you don't have enough to do?
Oh, no, that's a given. I mean, come on.
Making it snap shut at about the same speed as the real thing, by the way. The team used high-speed imaging to observe the bubbles that the fake claw produced, as well as another camera that picked up dim flashes of light associated with the plasma. So great. We can now stun our prey with plasma if our prey's in the water. What?
How many shrimp does it actually take to weaponize?
We'll give you such a shrimping...
Quick,
just doesn't
get our 422 million shrimp out there. We will shock that fish.
The researchers are investigating whether similar techniques might be useful for disinfecting water with plasma, which can kill pathogens and everything else for that matter.
Oh, come on. See, right away you get so picky.
Plasma is
Consuming.
thousands of degrees, yes. Mechanical engineer David Stack of Texas A&M University in College Station says, brace yourself, we don't think the shrimp are intentionally trying to make a plasma. Thank you, Professor Obvious.
No shit, Sherlock. You know, I mean, you know,
it's just they're just trying to eat. They aren't thinking about plasma. Really?
what the hell?
How do you
Who'd have
know
thunk
that? Have you ever caught a shrimp in a lab coat? Maybe you ought to talk to them.
Or worse, the little shrimp with the fedora pulled over its head.
Ooh, that's bad.
Spy
I will
shrimp.
give you such a chop.
That's our next one, spy shrimp.
Ooh.
We've had James Bond, we've had spy kids, now spy crustaceans.
Ooh.
Sheriff's detectives in Kanawha County, North Carolina, made an odd discovery while executing a search warrant on an impounded vehicle.
Okay.
They found
An impounded vehicle.
plasma in the trunk. No.
Those damn plasma making shrimp.
They found a 1965 class ring from Needham Broughton High School in Raleigh.
North
The
Carolina.
initials MP.
Minister of Parliament.
Sure, in North Carolina. Their investigation determined the owner was one Michael Pednow, who told the Charleston Gazette-Mail that he only vaguely recalls losing the bling about 50 years ago. Might have been on his trip to Princeton, West Virginia. Where's Princeton, the college, located?
New Jersey.
Yep. It's a different Princeton altogether.
Yes, that's right.
Because I live in one and we don't have a college.
And my grandfather almost ran over Einstein on campus one time.
Now, which Princeton was that? Here?
It was in
West Virginia, New Jersey.
The
Got
campus
it.
was fun to drive on.
That would somehow seem so.
As he passed, my mom got a real good look at the professor's face, and the hair was.
Yeah.
And of course, his face was.
His hair was never like that until then. According to Pednow, there's probably 40 or 50 of us who get together monthly for lunch. We're all old, so we enjoy swapping stories. And this one, I'll share with them. I'll show them the ring. We'll have some fun about it. Can you imagine? I think it's my ring. I mean, I could have lost it. I don't have it, so.
So sure, it's mine.
So basically, I want to know what he does for a living in real life, because he still sounds kind of like a college student.
We'll have a few beers. We'll
My
play some
apologies
cribbage.
to all the college students who think I just offended them. I did, but it'll take you 3 more years to figure out how.
Yeah, and then you should chuckle because it was actually kind of
It's a
amusing.
little bit cute.
Yoasia Zakruski, I think, accepted
Sure.
a medal and trophy for finishing third in the 2023 Great Britain Ultras Manchester to Liverpool 50-mile race on April 7th.
Uh-oh.
Tracking information later showed she traveled by car for about 2.5 miles before continuing the race on foot.
Yeah.
Zakrzewski, Yoasia, claimed she told officials she used a car and finished the race in a non-competitive way. The
By
claimant,
non-competitive, does that mean when she was in the car, she didn't hit anyone?
right? The claimant had collected the trophy at the end of the race, something which she should not have done if she was completing the race in a non-competitive basis, said an independent disciplinary panel. She also did not seek to return the trophy in the week following the race. Even if she was suffering from brain fog on the day of the race, she had a week following the race to realize her actions and return the trophy, which she did not do. Finally, she posted about the race on social media, and this did not disclose that she had completed the race on a non-competitive basis. As a result, she has been banned. Banned, I say.
Banned?
Banned for 12 months by UK Athletics.
See, to me, she's the only normal one.
Yeah, right?
I mean, how long was the race?
50 miles.
Yeah. She used the car for 2.5?
Roughly.
Yeah.
Smart
She's
woman.
the only one thinking there at all.
Yeah, pretty
Leave
much.
her alone. You racists, racingists, runnists.
Carists.
They're carists.
They're Luddites.
No, I'm a Luddite.
Well, yeah, but this is technology that they didn't want to use, right?
Yeah, so I guess technically.
Yeah.
I have technology I don't want to use, but yet here we are.
This is true, really news. Send email to TITR@netradio.network.